Hi everyone, Bandana here. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel and back to our Broken Arrow campaign playthrough. And we are on the last mission for the US. It's like the final campaign mission, I guess, which is Broken Arrow. Or at least, I'm assuming that's the case. I haven't finished it yet. I did try and play it, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So, obviously, you can expect there's going to be some nuclear involvement here. If you've come here to watch this video because you're confused how to finish this mission, without spoilers, at this point I will say, if you have taken the General's route and not the weird advisor guy, then you don't have any time limits. All of the shit they're saying is a lie. So you can just play the game at your own pace. Ignore everything they say. I say this knowing full well that the game, or this particular mission, is either unfinished, broken, or they've made emergency last-minute changes that they haven't caught up with. Because it's really, really, really giving you the wrong information all the way through. It's telling you to rush, panic, stress. It even talks about 10 minutes at one point. It's all a lie. I sat for 10 minutes to see if anything would happen. It didn't. The mission is just blatantly lying to you, which is extremely frustrating for anybody playing the mission, I would imagine. That the mission is just randomly telling you stuff that is a lie. The triggers can be activated by the AI in this mission, not just you. So some of the triggers definitely get activated by the AI, and stuff kicks off without you being involved in it at times, which says to me it's broken. And all of this said about there being no time limit, I don't know if something just didn't kick in and there is a time limit. I don't know if the scripts are working properly. I would say this last mission is in a bit of a state, to put it simply. But we're going to play it, and you'll see what I mean. But I'm going to play it my way, at my own pace, and the game can go do one, and the advisors can go do one, and the instructions for the mission can go do one. Because it's all a lie anyway.
Counselor, alarming communication from Kunis. The Russians have launched a massive assault across the river, supported by airstrikes and a heavy artillery barrage. The Lithuanian forces have lost their cohesion, and our troops were forced to retreat.
Numinous River is our last line of defense. If the Russians cross it, it's over. We lose the Baltic states, and who knows where they will stop. Order a counterattack immediately.
Sir, our troops have already had their asses handed to them by the artillery. If they attack, they won't last an hour. The Russians have committed everything they have to this assault.
Exactly. And it is time to turn this disaster into a golden opportunity. We have one last chance to stop them, and I need a distraction for the Russians. Order the counterattack.
But I don't understand. What's the point? Without any reinforcements coming, this is a useless sacrifice.
Stop contesting my orders, Williams. I've brought you up to this position. I can bring you all the way down if I want. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're losing this war. So I hope I don't have to justify myself every minute over the death of a few hundred soldiers. Order the counterattack now!
No! I refuse to participate in this slaughter if you don't tell me what's going on first.
I see. Well, look. There is a dam overlooking the city holding 500 million cubic meters of water. So if this dam happened to be destroyed, the entire valley would be flooded. All the pontoons, bridges, and all the Russian troops and their equipment massed for the assault would be washed away. This would also create an uncrossable natural barrier for weeks, if not months to come, giving us time to reorganize our defense and save us from a humiliating defeat. Captain, are you and your men ready?
Always, sir. Mission objectives are clear. 3-man green light teams. Low altitude drop in the river. Swim downstream, plant the device, and kaboom.
Perfect. You know about the procedure?
We all know the procedure, sir. It's been an honor.
For me too, Captain.
Wait, what device? A few swimmers will never be able to carry enough explosive to blow up the dam. And this is the plan for which you're ready to sacrifice all our men? This is crazy.
Ah, Williams. Always sticking your nose where you shouldn't, aren't you? I can see your motivation has waned recently. So let me explain what's gonna happen. And I hope this will cheer you up and make you fully cooperative again. Have you ever heard of Saddam?
The dictator?
No, the bomb. Special atomic demolition munition. A man-portable, low-yield nuclear device. Most of them were decommissioned at the end of the Cold War. But of course, we kept a few just in case. So believe me, the dam will definitely blow up.
A nuclear bomb? Are you insane? I refuse to participate in this operation.
Oh, you are participating in this operation, Lieutenant Colonel Williams. Look, you are even leading it according to these papers bearing your signature. Which means that if the mission were to fail, be assured you would be the one taking the blame, not me. So I would put all my skills and effort into making it succeed if I were you. Remember, I'm only an advisor here, and I strongly advise you to do exactly as I say.
He's a dick. I'm not doing his thing. I'm just not. Because he's a dick. So the good news is you get plenty of everything that you should need in this mission. That's a great thing about it once you progress. And, as I say, play it at your own pace. You do not need to rush. Everything they're telling you is a lie. Just play it at your own pace.
Counselor Miller, the situation is critical. The remaining Lithuanian forces are under heavy attack and require our immediate assistance.
There is nothing we can do for them. You would only be delaying the inevitable. We need to focus on the dam. The green light team carrying the nuclear device should arrive at any moment. Progress toward the dam. We'll divert enemy attention to give them a clear route.
I refuse to use the Lithuanians as a meat shield just to save a few of our own. Commander, you advance toward the dam. I'll cover your flank and assist the Lithuanians.
Striker here. We're combat ready. Armored transport standing by. Striker here.
We're going to completely ignore that command and do what we want. We can bring stuff in straight away, so let's grab the other two strikers. These guys have trophies, which is nice.
Solid copy. Advance and report.
I don't think there's much we can do for these guys, unfortunately. I don't have any artillery, which is a shame, so I can't deal with that very easily.
Fighting vehicle ready. Combat vehicle at your command, sir. Recon vehicle standing by. Striker awaiting orders.
Can bring in some infantry. We've got troopers with javelins. A couple of these in.
Combat vehicle ready.
The AI have mortars here that have unlimited ammo, so, you know, use that to your advantage.
Combat vehicle standing. We're taking fire. Ow! Vehicle heavily damaged. Need maintenance. Popping smoke. Fighting vehicle ready for combat. Striker here. We're combat ready. Striker here. Go ahead. Striker at your command, sir. Defend the smoke. Recon vehicle engaged in combat. Already there.
10,000 supply there. Let's make good use of that.
Someone asked for a ride? Get your asses out of
bring in a... oh, we can't afford anything at the minute. We have no income.
Fighting vehicle! Engaged in combat! Combat vehicle under fire! Requesting orders! Striker ready! Scouts at your orders, sir. Striker ready for action! Roger.
We may have to set off the next part of the mission.
Striker reporting in!
I guess that's something to mention.
Recon team, send traffic. Over. Get in that building! Set up a base of fire! Striker at your command, sir! Enemy spotted!
I'd like to kill that tank if we can. Enemy mortar there.
Fighting vehicle reporting in! We're engaging! Fighting vehicle at your command, sir!
Oh,
Striker here, go ahead!
CGM's over there.
Striker ready for combat!
What are you doing?
Roger.
Oh, you killed it. Okay. Well, there you go.
Moving there now. Striker here, go ahead!
They're low on ammo. Let's send them some supplies. Send the full whack, why don't we? It doesn't really matter, does it?
Looks like we got us a convoy! I want a base of fire in that building! Roger, moving out. Striker standing by!
I think we get somewhere here and then the other part of the mission activates. So we'll just work on it on that basis. No stress.
Troop transport, standing by!
They go the wrong way around, it's kind of annoying.
That's a big 10-4, we're moving!
Unload there, come back here after that, and then exit.
Fighting vehicle at your command, sir! Recon team reporting in. Someone call for a cab? Here, we...
Which have ATGMs, obviously.
Combat patrol underway. Striker at your command, sir. Striker ready for combat.
You'll notice there's never any timers at the side, by the way, with the instructions, so just
Moving to contact.
press ahead at your own pace, as I say.
Ready.
The whole thing where it's telling you to rush and this, that and the other and starts giving you times and stuff,
Recon vehicle ready for
absolute
action.
bullshit. Just do your own thing.
Striker ready. Striker here.
Just having a look for any more
Striker reporting
units in
Look,
here.
Commander, friendly forces are arriving from the west.
There you go, that's what we wanted, so pull back.
Friendly forces. Watch your fire. We're arriving from Klaipeda. Do you copy?
Over here.
General, thank God you're here.
I was worried I'd missed the fight. I hauled USMC armor all the way from Klaipeda, moving at a forced pace to catch up. Link up with me. Together, we have a chance to stop this assault.
Negative, General. Maintain your position. Stay away from the river. We are going to blow up the dam and drown the whole valley, Russians included.
You realize that the city lies in that valley, don't you?
Believe me, if there were another credible alternative, I would take it. And a few more R tanks won't change the situation.
Weapons team standing by. Combat vehicle ready. Fighting vehicle ready.
What we're going to do is grab one of our
Moving out.
vehicles here. Tell them to come down there, and then we're going to tell them to fast move to there, and then fast move into there.
Received.
So our allies will catch that, but we need to be in it to fully activate that trigger.
Striker ready for action.
These guys are in a weirdly good position now.
Troop transport reporting
We're going to
in.
move these guys over here. I can't remember if they ever send the aircraft over here. you do at the minute have access to striker shore ads, but I don't think it's specifically necessary to bring them in.
Fighting vehicle
We're
ready
going
for
to
combat. Copy that. Looking for target.
get all these in here.
Fighting vehicle is combat ready, sir. Striker at your command, sir. Striker, ready for action. Pushing forward. Looking for enemy contact. Good
So,
copy.
if you want to support Miller's plan, you go here and you blow up the dam.
Roger. Moving
If you want to support Bennett's plan, you get over here and get a unit in there, which is where this guy's going. It takes a little while to get there. We don't have any helicopters, so
already there.
again with this mission and everything's rush, rush, rush.
Moving there now.
My trophies, sister. Oh, this guy's not that
Go
fast.
ahead. Roger. We're on the move. Pedal to the metal.
I'm just going to change his orders because
Good copy. Next
I want him to
waypoint.
go
Where do you think
behind
you're
the
going,
lines.
Commander? Williams, keep your subordinate on a short leash, will you?
Roger. We're on the
They're going to have an
Sorry,
argument now.
Counselor. In accordance with DoD recommendations, I favor a decentralized command structure.
Relocating.
The commander may independently assess the situation and take whatever action is deemed necessary.
Moving to next waypoint.
Stop fucking with me! Commander, return immediately and head for the dam!
No. No. I'm leaving some units here because they will defend this area because the Russians keep pushing it. So it's good to just leave a few units there. It doesn't have to be a lot. I think my units do eventually die there, but it takes a long time. There's a prison back here trying to destroy stuff. Everywhere is littered with units. Anti-tank, anti-infantry, just everywhere. Even over here near the dam, everything is covered. So there's no charging about in this mission. I tried it. Trust me, when they were screaming at me to go faster, I tried it and everything died. Because you just get hit from every angle. You cannot rush this mission. Unless you're some kind of micro god, then maybe.
Final
I am
warning,
not.
Commander. That goes for you as well, Williams. Your orders are clear. Advance towards the dam.
Apologies,
You can
Counselor
keep talking.
Miller, but you're just an advisor here. The commander doesn't take orders from you.
You're going to regret that, Williams. Crossing me comes with a price. Just ask the General how steep it can be.
Look at these things. Fantastic. They're doing a great job. We're going to bring them in there, actually, and unload... unload supplies there. Just because we might as well keep them alive. This guy's almost there. So once we take this, we get access to loads more stuff. So... zero stress. We're going to get loads more gear. We're going to get income. The works. These troopers are great. They'll sit in that church and they have great line of sight there. They've got scouts in there. These units just pick off stuff that they can see that comes whichever way around those buildings. It's all very good. Oh, hang on. He's not in it.
There you are. Good. Now let's win this battle my way. First, we need to reform a cohesive defensive line. Williams, maintain your positions. Rally as many retreating units as possible and prevent any additional enemy amphibious crossings. Meanwhile, we need to regain control of those bridges, Commander.
So our first objective is that.
Combat vehicle at your command, sir.
So, obviously it goes without saying. Let's just have a quick pause. What have we got? Force Recon, Snipers, Lavs, Humvees. We've got Marine Raiders, Assault Shores, and Marines. We've got the AAVP with the AGLs. We've got Bushmasters. We've got TOW 2s. And we've got M1A1s. We've got Paladins. We have decent long-range artillery then. We've got mortars, Dragonfire specifically. We've got the Lav AD. We've got Patriots. We've got supply vehicles. We've got helicopters. We've got Stallions, Super Cobras, and Vipers. And in the air, we've got HARM missiles with the F-16s. We've got the F-35 with some big bombs. And we've got the Hornet, which is just for anti-air. So we have loads of shit. Okay? So, unpause. Priority, we need air defense up because we don't know what they're going to send at us. So we need air defense in. We're going to send
Getting slammed by ballistic missiles.
ballistic missiles, yeah.
At the launch, Commander.
Ain't gonna pay no toll this time. The higher they fly, the
Stuff spawns right there, by the way, so just be aware.
defense standing by. Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies?
Unload this here. I'll park this guy there.
Air defense ready for action.
Activate that now. You can now leave. Let's bring in... We will want the Paladins to help clear buildings, so... We'll also want the Dragonfires probably at some point. Let's bring these guys in.
Departing. Proceeding to the next base of fire. Moving a new fight.
We'll let him sort of clear a route for us. I just lost something. Did I lose something? Oh, the transport. The transport, because we've lost the thingy there, was trying to drive all the way across the front to get to here. Never mind. It happens.
Artillery at your command, sir.
Let's give these guys a hand. Hit that building. Let's bring in... We're going to need snipers in here, aren't we? So... Snipers in a Humvee. Up to there for now. Infantry, Marines, Marine Raiders. Nothing along range there. So we don't have any long range infantry. Bear that in mind.
Mobile artillery reporting in. We're on the move.
Let's say those tanks are going to get injured there.
Ready to rain down death. Target marked. Direct fire. Troop transport reporting in. Striker here. Go ahead.
They'll just keep launching those things forever until you destroy them. Unfortunately, the AI just kind of send everything into these buildings. Our Paladins are alright, but they're not amazing here. Let's grab the Dragonfires as well.
Relocating to the next emplacement.
Let's hide in there.
Try and get these snipers in there now. Just retreat that.
Search and destroy.
As you can see, there's stuff everywhere, so I'm just going to mark all these buildings.
Artillery available, sir. Engaging target.
I think flatten that building would be great.
Mortar ready, sir.
What's the range on these guys? Not very far, so let's get them forward.
Mortar ready. Send mission.
Bring in a couple of tanks, because when we push across there, we will want tanks with us.
Get those tracks moving. Rolling.
we go. Let's mortar this building.
Walking like ghosts.
Get this in to that building. Obviously, we'll want infantry over there as well.
Fighting vehicle is combat ready, sir. Order, ready to fire. Fire mission received.
Try and mortar these guys.
Order at your command, sir.
I'll hit that building instead.
Fire received.
Good.
Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Artillery moving out.
Oh, we need to move. They will engage us with their artillery.
Get
Yeah.
out of here, driver. Stay on the move.
We will need to counter battery everything.
Requesting orders.
This is an ongoing thing. So we'll need to spot and
Heavy armor is on
engage
the
them.
moving silent.
Sorry, I must have grabbed you by mistake. Back in the building. So we know there's 3 units there, but there's more artillery over this way.
Mortar engaged. What are your orders?
I mean, what we could do is just call in some more supplies here.
Artillery ready to fire, sir. Mobile artillery standing by. Striker awaiting orders.
Let's not do the striker. I'll push the tank up.
Engage and destroy.
Tank will just let us see what's still alive. Very hard to see in this light where stuff is.
No party without Hardy.
We didn't do a very good job of destroying that building.
Abrams here, we're engaged. Heavy cav engaged in combat.
So hang on. Alright, there's a hostile thing there. I paused it so I can see the smoke where they're firing from. And there's something this side. I can't see where. It's going to be back here, isn't it, somewhere? Okay. There. So what I want to do is
Send mission.
target there,
Fire engagement.
and then target
Target
there.
marked. Direct fire. Heavy armor in combat. Heavy cav engaged.
Sniper will do a lot of damage there.
Heavy cav in combat. Heavy transport here. Send traffic.
You go back to base.
Tank status is red. Heavy armor engaged.
Okay, you need to retreat.
Hostiles on my mark. Fire. Abrams here. We're in combat. Move backwards. Abrams engaged in combat.
Don't have that much ammo left.
Our tank got hit, but we're still kicking.
So we killed something there, and we've got burning, so I assume that's the artillery. These guys can now move back here. You guys can now push up.
Relocating.
This will just keep shooting stuff down. But once we clear the artillery, we can progress a bit further. Nice! Lucky hit, I think we got it straight away, so that's beautiful. So these guys can now come back here and get rearmed.
Who wants a skylight for
So,
his house? Mortar
we'll
ready.
bring these guys in,
Mortar available, sir.
and we're going to target that building.
Call for fire received.
And then target that building.
Coordinates received.
And this should finish the job. And then we're going to want these guys with Marines in. Maybe some force recon and some snipers, yeah?
Moving out. Already there.
And we can probably bring in more support as well. Helicopter maybe to sit back here. The Viper with the Hellfire. Yeah, that sounds good. And probably bring in another Patriot. And some supplies.
Rolling on double nickel. Personal carrier ready. M1 Abrams ready for action. Driver, move out.
These tanks on the move again.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Obviously, they take the most punishment, so I like sending those over first. Just because I'm not really seeing what's in the buildings with those guys, sadly.
Who needs support?
But at least now we're not getting artilleried.
Tactical truck ready to haul. Looks like we got us a convoy.
Snipers here. Hunting the enemy.
Heavy cab ready to roll.
Feeling reasonably good about this at the moment.
Abrams ready to roll.
Mobilized vehicles back there. Maybe something we can steal, I don't know.
Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast.
Heavy cavalry ready for action. Inland Abrams warmed up.
That's a rail bridge, incidentally. Not that they ever use it, but... What's happening to our units at the other side of the map, by the way? Because I haven't checked them in ages. They're still just doing their thing. It's good. Not sure what's happening here. I would say nothing good. Right.
Reporting in.
Personal carrier here. Heavy cav is on the field. Striker at your command, sir. Mortar ready to engage, sir. Air defense at your disposal, sir.
So the Patriot's going to come here.
Can we avoid blindside backing? Pedal to the metal.
When it gets there, it'll deploy. This is going to unload next to it and then go back to base.
Back to the depot. Who needs support?
Tanks in position.
Solid copy.
You guys are going to come and deploy here.
Not 10 fucking minutes. Radar activated. Looking for airplanes. Armored transport. Standing by.
Hoorah! Rock up, we're moving! U.S. Marine, ready for combat!
Snipers in there. False recon this way. Oh,
Combat vehicles
we
standing
need
by.
some close range air support, anti-air.
We've reached the other bank. I'd like to think that was the hardest part, but I doubt it.
We're on the move.
Under normal circumstances, I tell you to secure the high ground before entering that narrow valley. But right now, we don't have that luxury. We need to move and fast. Miller, our troops are in the middle of the valley. Belay that order.
Marines, at your orders, sir!
Perfect, General. You're excellent bait for the enemy. Stay put, act natural, and wait for the flash.
Troop transport.
God
standing
damn
by.
it, Commander, we can't let this madness go on.
Return to base.
If we manage to repel the Russian assault far enough from the valley, there will be no point in blowing up the dam anymore, and the city will be saved. I see two options. Either we launch a direct attack on their command and control center and destroy everything there. The Russian military organization is highly centralized. If we cut off the head of the snake, it will completely disrupt their attack, and they'll start running around like headless chickens.
Force recon standing by.
Option 2, we push toward the dam to stop this bomb. Those Delta Force guys are true believers, willing to die for the mission. But I'd like to think they'll hear us out before pulling the pin. Eliminating
We'll take
the
out
risk of
those
a nuclear
missiles now.
mushroom popping up in our backyard would give us more time to figure out how to reach the enemy HQ. But it also certainly gives the Russians more time to prepare. Whatever you do, do it fast, Commander. We're on the clock, literally.
Okay, so basically, it's a lie. We're not on the clock. It's all bullshit.
Artillery standing by.
We can just play this as we see fit.
Lab, awaiting orders. Fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Heavy cap ready to rumble.
They've got AA and stuff all over the place.
Lab, ready for action. Marines! Check a leg. Squad, move out. Look alive.
One thing we don't get is like tow missiles or anything,
Who wants a skylight for
which is a shame.
Green light team reporting. We're in the AO, heading toward the target.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Looks like the horsemen of the apocalypse just showed up.
Order ready. Send mission. U.S. Marine, hoorah!
Okay, so let me just pause and explain what's going to happen here. So, from my testing, they will come in, they will swim to here, and then they will swim to the dam. They will cap this point, and then they will just stop doing what they're doing. You don't have to be there. I tried to get something here. I tried to get helicopters round. This area is swarming with Russians. You've got no chance unless you go there with a full assault force. When they cap that, you'll actually be able to call in units here. I shit you not. From them capping it, you'll be able to call in units here. If you call in anything here, it will die. Because this area is swarming with units, helicopters, tanks. At least I'm pretty sure they were tanks. Needless to say, I called in some stuff to test, and it all got wrecked. And that was including anti-air units and a mixture of stuff. So, you taking that dam, not going to happen. Especially not these time frames they're talking about. When they cap that, he will tell you you've got 10 minutes. That is bullshit. I waited more than 10 minutes, nothing happens. Play the game at your own pace, as I said at the start.
Cyber team, at your orders, sir. Let's hide in that building. Order ready, sir. Lab here. Sweeping area. M1 Abrams ready for action.
Oh, we've got some nice supplies over here. That's lovely. Oh. Artillery. Where's that firing from? There. Smoke, see? That's what we're looking for.
Artillery at
Are
your
you guys in
command,
range of that? Yes, you are. Kill that then.
Fire.
Then kill that.
Fire engagement.
Pause. Enemy tank coming in here. We need to move the lav.
Fire and maneuver. Abrams here.
Send the tank around to help.
M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go.
There we go. We're now engaging on that alligator. Come on, guys. You got this.
Ready for combat.
Nice. Beautiful.
Move your
Get these marines across here.
double dogs here.
These marines over this way.
Order at your command, sir.
Well done, gang. Did we get a kill there? I think we did. Now we did. Lovely. Great.
Artillery available, sir. Engaging
Kill
units
that.
with direct fire.
And then kill that. You're in range anyway, so that's fine. Splendid. Getting these guys up here to find the anti-air unit.
Marines in combat. Send your orders.
Ah. Mortars, mortars.
Ready. Send coordinates. Good copy. Fire.
There's loads of units up there, actually, not just mortars.
No party without Hardy.
Not just the ones in the building even, sorry. I don't know what I'm saying mortars for. Because I'm clicking on them, that's why.
Here, we're in combat. Copy. Infiltrating.
We're in a state, they're in a state, everyone's in a state.
Ready to roll. Rolling into combat. Snipers ready. Marines under fire!
They do have anti-tank.
Smoke grenade! Mortar ready, sir. Roger.
Well, my helicopter might be able to help here.
Viper is in the air. Viper is combat ready.
Nice kill.
Combat vehicle ready.
We got a clear shot. Fly
Okay.
there now.
Oh,
Sniper team standing by.
run away.
AH-1 reporting.
I was going to say you should be able to engage the aircraft as well.
Viper at your command.
Smoke deployed.
Oh no, I lost Dragonfire.
Lab here. We're combat ready.
It's really struggling to hit. There we go, finally.
Lab here. We're engaged. Roger. Moving out. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Combat
These guys
patrol
up this
underway.
way.
AH-1 standing by.
You rearmed. Careful, because I don't know how much stuff there is over this way, actually. This is another interesting point. We've got loads of points, so we should spend some. So let's grab a Super Stallion. Let's get False Recon, Snipers. Marine Raiders are very good. We should probably bring those guys in, even though they are expensive. There we go. How's this doing over here? It's fine. We've taken out most of the stuff we needed to worry about. You come here and get resupplied. The vast majority of the RT is dealt with.
Hunters of gunmen here. On the move. Stealth
These
mode.
guys can go over there. Oh, what you found? Oh,
Mortar at your command, sir.
well, I lost a mortar, but we'll get the other one in eventually.
Support.
You fire at that, please.
Heavy lift ready.
You just drop everything where you are, and then evac.
Back to the farm.
Oh, there's a couple of sets of units up there. Nice hit from the mortar, though. Beautiful.
Mortar ready to engage, sir. Snipers.
Right, all these units push up this way.
Heavy cavalry ready for action.
As I say, worst case scenario, the mission is bugged, and last time it didn't activate the 10-minute timer, and this time it does. I mean, this is obviously something that's in the back of my mind as a possibility. A little bit worried about what's going on over here.
Raiders here. Go ahead.
Abrams ready to roll. Fire and maneuver. Lab reporting in. Moving a new fighting position. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you?
See, I might bring in another lav. Because these guys have no air defense, the ones I'm sending up there. Should probably bring in a couple more tanks. Always good to have tanks to send with everybody.
Armor is rolling out. Driver, move forward. Artillery relocating.
Can almost get my Dragonfire back in. Do you guys need help?
Who wants a skylight for his house? Roger.
Put some mortars down there. There we go. I'll get my other mortar in.
Viper ready for combat. 5 by 5. Lining up for attack.
Marines standing by. recon, sir.
Marine Raiders that way with Force Recon.
Sniper team reporting in.
Send all these guys that way. Let's bring in another one of these. This time we'll bring in Marines. Bring in plenty of infantry.
Roger, moving to next waypoint.
Marines, standing by!
I would love a drone about now for the recon capability. I'm gonna bring in one of these lavs with some Force Recon just over there.
Roger, moving out. Pushing forward. The higher they fly, the further they fall. We've been hit. Master warning. Roger, Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Anti-aircraft standing by. Search and destroy.
Roger. Time for a walk.
Everything getting slaughtered.
Lab ready.
I don't have much luck when it comes to the anti-air in this game.
You got something to lift?
They're gonna die. Just drop, drop, drop! No! Drop! I said you to drop where you were! I double-clicked! Oh, go fuck yourselves.
Lab here. Go ahead.
Marine Raiders, we are in.
Honestly.
Forcon, standing by.
Heavy lift here.
On ass. We're moving. Weapons team standing by. Mortar ready. Send mission. Artillery at your command, sir. Artillery moving out.
Forcon ready.
This is our new hiding place.
Marines here. We're in combat. Move, move, move.
CH-53 here. Flying there now. You need something lifted?
Flying to coordinates. Get covered! Move to that building! Heavy cav is on the field. Mortar available, sir.
Sniper team, at your orders, sir.
So they cap that. Cancel Miller's order captured. They have a little conversation. And it doesn't actually read it out. And then it'll suddenly start talking again. Like I say, it feels unfinished because of that. We'll cancel the army, but we'll stand ready to activate if you fail. Let's see if he tells us about the 10 minutes again.
Green light team reported. We've reached
There you
the
go.
dam. We start unpacking the special device.
The doomsday clock just started ticking. Move it, Commander!
Marine, always a Marine!
Snipers here. Sneaking in.
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic. Raiders here. Send traffic. Force Recon here.
Give me a target.
Marine Raiders at your command.
Marines, at your orders, sir! On ass, everybody!
Oh.
Our case got hit. We're still operational.
Well, you come down there and get rearmed.
Fucking minutes.
Raiders engaged in combat.
Heavy weapons here.
10 minutes left.
Standing by.
It's okay. We still have time, but don't waste it.
See, again, they're talking about 10 minutes, but there's no timer on the screen. If you're giving a player 10 minutes, you need a timer on the screen. But, again, I don't believe it's really triggered that 10 minutes, because it didn't last time when it said it had, so...
Marine Raiders, standing by. Raiders here.
Viper awaiting mission. U.S. Marines, ready for combat.
I think it's all a big lie.
Marine Raiders, always forward.
Marines! Establish a base of fire in that building.
Raiders, always forward.
These guys are wrecking everything.
Need a rifle.
I like it.
Hoorah!
Pulse Recon, get over there. You guys get over... Oh, you guys need repairing, actually, so you can probably come over there.
Regroup and move up.
Slow is smooth.
Scouts. Come back up that way. Some stuff going on there.
Marine Raiders, engaged in combat.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Clinching enemy position.
Get this over here so we can shoot at it with the...
Artillery ready for action.
with that.
Mobile artillery reporting in. Mortar ready. Send coordinates. Relocating to the
One of these mortars, but... Ooh.
M1 Abrams ready for action. We have a building to secure.
T-72 coming in.
Marines!
Pushing forward.
AA over there. Let's get our artillery to kill that. Oh, one of those buildings has something in.
Marines at your command, sir. Copy. We take that building.
That building.
Order at your command, sir.
So let's get the mortar on there.
Received.
You retreated. Let's get some supplies in.
10, Roger. We're rolling. Weapons team at your command, sir. Get your gear. We're moving out. Ready to rain down death.
Okay, those guys have done their job. Good. Tank back up here.
Driver, hit it.
Oh, mortars, is that?
Mission.
Yeah, back there.
Direct fire. Mortar available, sir.
Hoorah!
You guys can come and get rearmed up there.
Sniper team.
Let's get these snipers moved up.
Perfect spot for sniping.
Copy. We take that building.
Pulse Recon that way. As I say, if they destroy that at the 10-minute mark, then we know it's completely broken, because the scripts didn't kick in last time, so lots of questions if it does this time and stuff, you know? Do we kill that? We killed something. I'm going to assume yes.
No party without Hardy. Roger.
Move the Viper up
Engage and
there,
destroy.
actually.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
You're going to come and unload there and then go back.
Snipers ready.
I'd love to get the snipers up there, but I imagine there's going to be more infantry up this way.
Armor is ready to rumble.
Oh,
Viper.
where was that?
AH-1 standing by.
That was from somewhere over here.
Hunters of gunmen here.
Viper at your command. Heavy armor here.
They're still in that building.
Mortar ready to engage, sir. Heavy armor engaged. U.S. Marines ready for duty.
Push the Marines up as well.
And let's go. All ass.
Oh shit.
Standing by.
Take cover in that building.
Air defense ready for action. Weapons team ready. Quickly now.
Thank you.
Lab standing by.
Hoorah!
Let's just get everything back and rearm them.
Heavy weapons ready.
What's happening over here? Oh, Marine Raiders. Ah, we lost the scouts over here.
Take that building!
U.S. Marines ready for combat.
Marine Raiders, we're in combat!
Nice. Throw, doing some damage. Sniper in that building, that? There's AA over there.
Rain down death.
There's a sniper in there. You know what we need is probably just bring in some lavs here and those guys.
Moving there now. Roger. Moving
And
up.
probably bring in our other tanks as well.
Make way. Moving to shooting position.
Won't kill any AA there, but a big blast area. There we go. Finally hit the middle.
Artillery at your command, sir. Air defense here. We're combat ready.
Yeah, I mean, those guys can just stay there. They can stay there. It's this stuff we need to move up. So,
Heavy cab.
tanks from there move up the road.
Anti-aircraft here.
Sniper's going to move up to there. All of these guys are going to push up.
U.S. Marine. Hoorah!
Marines are going to push up. Where's the Marine Raiders going? Why are those Marine Raiders running the opposite direction? What the hell was that about?
Aircraft here. At your command. Copy that. Looking for targets.
I know there's AA units probably in there. Tell you what, we'll
Artillery ready to
just
fire, sir. Engaging target
try and hit
with
that
red
building. Just so we can operate our Viper, maybe. Or
fire. Heavy cab ready to rumble.
might be wishful thinking.
M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. Heavy armor is on the field.
Slowly push.
We're combat ready. Sweeping area. Sweeping the area. Roger, move and secure.
Lav is just melting the people in that building.
Air defense.
Tell you what, these Gao cannons seem to do an immense amount of damage.
Shoot that target, gunner.
Raider, hoorah! They won't see us coming.
It's a very strong T-72, can I just say.
Crash our paint job.
Marine Raiders, always forward.
Heavy armor.
We are low on ammo. Oh, you're actually out of ammo, shit.
Fuck out, driver. Full speed. Anti-aircraft here. We're in
Oh,
combat.
shit.
Air defense in combat. Requesting order. M1 Abrams here. We're in combat. Who wants a skylight for his house? Passes out.
Double dogs here.
Need a rifle?
Marines, at your order, sir. Heavy weapons team engaged in combat. Affirmative. Entering building. Marines taking fire.
Artillery available, sir.
U.S. Marine, hoorah! Marines here, we're under fire. Double dogs here.
Heavy cab is on
Well
the
done,
field.
guys. We got there eventually.
U.S. Marines, ready for duty. Marines.
Mortar ready, sir. We're on the move.
I'm going to bring in some more munitions there because we drank those.
Ready for action.
I mean, ideally we'll get these ones over here, but
Infiltration underway. Give me a target.
Smoke screen deployed.
Lav trying hard here. Lav could also die to
Heavy
this.
armor is ready to rumble. Air defense here.
Sniper team, standing by.
Vehicle damage. Requesting maintenance. Abrams ready to roll.
Marines engaged in combat. Viper here.
I need the Viper up because
Air defense.
the Lav is shit at killing these helicopters. It just misses so much.
Heavy cab in combat.
Move your fucking asses.
It's a pretty shocking piece of gear, actually.
Lab standing by.
Just going to push all these guys up this way.
Target location.
Oh, I've lost my
Moving
Lav.
contact.
You guys get back in there.
Check a leg.
I would like to get those supplies.
Snipers here.
So I'll rearm everyone there.
Viper is in the air.
I like these guys just flying low.
Marines at your command, sir. Tank status red. Situation is hot. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Abrams engaged in combat. Viper awaiting mission. Vehicle hit! Holy shit, that was close!
Falcon in combat.
Sniper team, at your orders, sir.
Lab, engaged in combat!
Oh yeah, there's anti-tank in there.
Artillery standing by.
Let's try and flatten that building.
Raiders, standing by.
Logi here, send traffic. Roger, flip inside, heading back to base. U.S. Marine, ready for combat. Regroup and move up.
As I say, I think we're past that 10-minute mark now. So we're just, as I say, going to completely ignore every command they give us from now on. Because it's all lies.
Always a Marine. Get in that building. Mobile artillery reporting in. Hoorah!
These Marines look a bit worse for wear.
Force recon ready. Special forces reporting. We got casualties. Raiders in combat. Awaiting commands. Breach and clear.
That's not good. That's how you lose units. I'm just going to back off. We don't need to engage them, you see. Oh, you're in trouble. Smoke. Retreat. Try and flatten that building. Okay, everything here is rearmed. So I'd love to get snipers in here, because that is the tallest building in the area. Gives us good line of sight that way towards their base. We're now in a better position. We killed something there.
Silent, deadly.
Force recon up here.
Ready to rain down death.
Oh no, they're still there. No, they're not.
Artillery available.
Stop
sir.
firing, stop firing.
U.S. Marine. Hoorah!
You go and get the supplies. Right, Marines push up. Marine Raiders push up. You guys push up. Marines push up. You guys push up to there. Plenty of supplies here. Can't see any units on those supplies, which is strange, but okay. What they want you to do is charge down this valley and get shot from every side, which seems really dumb. Oh.
Your command, sir.
Oh, our other units did escape. There they are.
Raiders here.
We're
Oh, just
closing
the
in on
Marine
their HQ.
Raiders.
Keep pushing. We're almost there.
Marine Raiders, standing by. Move to contact. Raiders here. Send traffic. Let's take that building. Check that building. Raiders here.
We'll get these guys pushed up.
To secure.
And more tanks here, don't I? Yes, I do. Move up. You guys move up to there. Whoa! Oh, that was our allies with a prism. From back here. Oh, they're resecuring this area a bit. Splendid. Good on them.
Weapons team in combat. Send
They
your
seem to have been
orders.
struggling for a while.
Anybody home? Raiders, hoorah! Marine Raiders, always forward.
Heavy weapons team taking fire.
Raiders, standing by.
Enemy drone. Oh! He's brought in reinforcements to help secure this area. How nice of him.
U.S. Marines, ready for combat.
I've taken that now. Excellent. Oh, I can use them if I right click on them, but they don't belong to me. Oh shit. Okay, well,
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you?
that means we need to actually advance our AA. They're starting to use aircraft against us. So, yeah, okay. Let's get in a helicopter. How much supply can you carry? A lot. Excellent. You move up to here.
Copy. Next waypoint received. Viper ready
You
for
guys pull
combat.
back to there. You pick that up. Then pick that up. Should be able to pick up both sets, yeah. Easily.
53 heavy lifter here.
Raiders here. Go ahead. On the move.
How are you doing on munitions,
Ready for
guys?
combat. Fighting vehicle
You
reporting
need some
in.
more.
Raiders.
Well, I'd like to try and get these. Hopefully we can.
Building. Set up a base of fire.
Let's move our recon up to there.
U.S. Marine.
Marines up to there.
Marine Raiders at your command.
Take that one as well.
Heavy cab.
And bring our tanks up.
Bring us
And
there
tanks
in 10
here as
seconds,
well.
not 10 fucking minutes.
Hearing shots down here, that's alright. I thought it was in front of us.
We're the tip of the spear.
Excellent.
Fork on here.
And these guys are pretty much just chilling at this side. There's not a lot happening over here, to be fair. Was that a plane or a drone? I'm not sure. Look at all those choppers over there. Buses they are. Buses.
Defense here. We're combat
Right.
ready. Viper is combat ready. Heading there. Full power.
CH-53 copies. DZ coordinates received.
Who needs support? Solid copy. Advance and report.
Sniper team reporting in.
Munitions there, so there's something over there. Hopefully we can see it from this building.
Marines at your
Gonna
command,
push
sir.
these Marines up.
Marines
Push
at your
these
orders,
troll
sir.
up to there. These guys are almost repaired.
Once a
These
Marine,
Marines are gonna
always a
run up this
Marine.
side.
AH-1 reporting in.
Marine Raiders. Always
Gonna move
forward.
these Marine Raiders over into that building, I think. Oh,
Striker here. We're combat ready.
a little bit worried about this here. I'm gonna bring in, I think some of these guys in one of those.
Abrams here. We're engaged. Reverse. Heavy cav engaged in combat. Lab here. We're combat ready.
And this other lav up here. This is there. I'm actually going to move that further forward. Let's get it into here.
Moving to next waypoint.
Force Recon allies coming up this
Lab
way.
standing by. Looking for enemy contact.
Can't really see anything over that way. Let's push the Marines up.
Asses, maggots.
Raiders. Hoorah.
Force Recon up here.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Leaving the AO.
An evac. These guys should easily cover that now. There we go.
Ready to fire, sir. Fire
Let's destroy that.
Driver, reverse. M1 Abrams ready for action. Let's run him over.
Let's get our artillery moved up as well. We can deploy that.
Marines, at your orders, sir.
Those Marines can push this way. Sniper, beautifully done.
Order, ready to fire. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Moving to contact.
Uh-oh. Oh, son of a bitch. SU-57 as well. We did get the kill, but it did a lot of damage.
Viper is in the air. Viper here.
Managed to kill one of my tanks. I don't appreciate that very much.
Pushing forward.
Don't appreciate that very much. No, no, no.
Mobile artillery standing by. Artillery on the move. Order at your command, sir. Solid copy. Advance and report. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way. Here's our new nest.
Those guys in that building if we can. We've got that there,
Heavy cav is on the field.
which we need to kill. It's a slow mover though.
Heavy cavalry ready for action.
These guys pushing this way. Because that'll kill infantry as well, not just aircraft.
Heavy cav ready to roll. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Heavy armor engaged. Heavy cav ready to rumble. One more hit and our vehicle's done. No party without Artie. Roger. Fire coordinates received. Marines in combat. What are your orders? Get your asses in that building. U.S. Marine, hoorah! Check that building. Abrams engaged in combat. Need some heavy firepower? Abrams ready to roll. M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go.
Go snipers.
Heavy armor is on the field. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Armored Fury is on its way. Moving there. Lab reporting in.
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic.
Humvee here. Go ahead.
Nice work, guys.
Ready for duty. I want
Marines doing the business.
Go, go, go. Abrams ready to roll.
Look at that building with the tanks. Any more tanks? No. Got loads of these things to bring in with Bushmasters. 12.
Heavy cav ready to rumble. On ass, we're moving.
Copy. We hide in that building.
On our way. Marines at your command, sir. Marines here. We are engaged.
Moving quietly.
Right.
Who wants a skylight for his house? We're on the move.
We are looking pretty good at the minute.
Anti-aircraft here. At your
Your radar's not on, my bad. That is dead. Bang, bang, bang. Boom. Nicely
Heavy
done.
weapons ready. I love big guns. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Shut up
Bit
and
of
let's
tanks out
go.
there to help. Sniper in that building, please. Nicely done. I've dropped infantry off. How rude. Snipers should be able to help with that, though. Oh.
Artillery at your command, sir. Copy. Call for fire received.
Oh.
Order ready. Send mission.
They're going to be dead before my mortars even fire.
Order available, sir.
Amusing.
AH-1 standing by. Maximum power.
Mobile artillery standing by.
Oh, they didn't even move that. Okay.
Marines standing by. Copy. We take that
Let's try and get these guys over this way. Let's grab a helicopter with scout snipers and marines in. Let's try and bring it up to here.
Fire in maneuver. Lab ready. Weapons team at your order.
Just thinking I would like to
Check that building. Heavy cav is on the field.
secure some of these supplies.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. Rod.
But there are various
Marines at
enemy
your
units
orders,
coming
sir.
in.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed. Heavy weapons here.
Interesting.
At your orders, sir. Fork on ready.
Push the false recon up.
Stack up. Prepare for entry.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Heavy cab ready to roll.
Well, loads of supplies here. Like,
Lab ready for
silly
combat.
amounts of supplies. I don't really know why.
Sweep an area. Mortar ready to engage, sir.
CH-53, ready to lift.
Unload and then
CH-53
retreat.
helicopter here.
Where's the enemies here?
Ready for combat.
Raiders, standing
Have
by.
they just given up?
U.S. Marine, hoorah!
Trophy striker destroyed. Oh, they finally destroyed stuff over here. Sad times. We are low on supplies now.
Ready. Moving out.
These have unlimited supplies, so I'm just going to go and steal some.
Striker reporting in.
Don't actually have any ammunition left.
Striker ready for combat. Striker here. Striker standing by.
Got a lot of supplies in there. They've done really well, to be honest.
Fighting
Oh, there's
vehicle
an
ready.
striker MGS there as well. So I get it there and can help. What's happening here? Oh,
Armored transport reporting in.
so ages ago I was supposed to unload these guys there. That's what I've lost. That trophy one here.
Armored transport ready.
Just one of those things. What's going to happen sooner or later.
Warmed up and ready to go. Heading.
Anyhow, back to our main push.
Target. Force recon standing by.
There's nothing here.
Marines
Are there going to be anything in these buildings?
Marine Raiders, standing
I mean, I'm going straight across here with the Marine Raiders and stuff.
Hunters of gun.
And these guys are going to push this way.
M1 Abrams
I lost a
ready for
tank.
action.
How did I lose a tank there? God damn it. I do have another one by now. Don't know how I lost that tank.
Relocating to
Paladins can move up there.
Anti-aircraft standing by.
You can now probably move up as well to here.
Copy. Relocating.
Nothing there.
Lab awaiting order. Weapons team ready. U.S. Marines ready for duty. Marines. Heavy armor is on the
Push
field.
these tanks up this way so we can engage whatever these vehicles are. Want they're going to be getting closer, take it.
Once a Marine, always
Smoke,
a Marine.
run.
Heavy cab ready to rumble.
They have a really long range, those Marine Raiders.
Engaged. Weapons team engaged. What are your orders? Heavy cab in combat. Marines.
Actually running away.
Heavy cab is on the field.
Kind of entertained they're running away, to be honest.
Raiders in combat.
Right, all you guys push up.
Viper ready for combat.
Force recon here.
Push everyone up.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Heavy armor
Smoke. Run.
Abrams, ready to roll.
Tanks en route to assist.
Marines, at your
One of these
Coming
guys
into
push.
range of their HQ. Look at that. Supplies, artillery, surface-to-air missiles, all packed in tight like a powder keg waiting to blow.
Is
Light
that
on,
here?
Commander. Leave nothing standing.
I can't see what you're seeing, buddy. Could do with a drone.
U.S. Marine, ready for combat. Marines at your command, sir.
I think he's on about this, but there isn't like loads of stuff there.
U.S. Marine, hurrah!
At least I'm assuming that's the case. I don't know where there's units. I can't see anything. I would happily artillery whatever is, you know, in my way if you show me what's there.
All ass!
We'll get all the Marines here. We'll get the Force Recon up here. I think stuff's not spawned. Surely there should be artillery or something up here. I don't think things spawned here, and I don't think stuff spawned here. I don't think the scripts have worked.
Heavy cab, ready to roll. Heavy cavalry, ready for action.
There's a sniper in there.
Artillery reporting in. Departing. Shut your crowd catcher and move out. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Direct fire on my mark. Heavy cab engaged in combat.
Oh, there. Now we can see everything.
No party without Artie.
Wow.
Providing direct fire.
How about we drop the arty there then?
Heavy armor is on the field. Search and destroy. Cutter, take
Will some of you please get in range to kill that?
U.S. Marines, ready for duty. Keep pushing. Special forces here. We need evac.
Boom. That's all we need to do is that a few more times.
Order ready, sir. Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Direct fire engagement. Heavy armor in combat. Move and secure. Go.
We're not afraid of the distance. Hold this position!
Abrams here. We're engaged.
There's big explosions, can I just say.
Marine Raiders, at your command. Raiders engaged in combat.
Marines, standing by.
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic.
Move and engage.
Speed is of the essence now.
I don't know if there's any AA over there, so I'm looking to send the choppers in, but
Heavy armor here. We're engaged. Driving to coordinates. Search and destroy.
I think that's the big explosions done.
Marines at your command, sir.
Moving through.
Snipers ready. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Heavy cab ready to rumble.
Can't imagine there's much left. Nah, empty. A kind of anticlimactic end because there was very little defending after we sort of got here.
Anti-aircraft here.
It was just quieter and quieter. I mean, maybe you could have charged it with tanks. I think you could have gone faster, maybe.
Whoa.
I was
That
expecting it
the
to be a
4th of
lot
July show
more.
they'll never forget.
I was expecting a
We did it,
lot
Commander.
more.
Enemy troops are starting to
Considering
retreat.
how full
Green Light
all of
team,
this
this
area
Lieutenant
is.
Colonel Williams, abort the mission. The
just
city
weird.
is ours. I repeat, abort the mission.
Understood. We cancel the army procedure and wrap up the device.
After this, Miller can piss off and let us be.
You clearly don't know the man. He'll never forgive you for standing up to him, and he'll make you pay. But you did the right thing, and I'm proud of you.
The last charge of General Bennett. Finish the mission in hard difficulty. Follow Bennett's plan gets you the gold medal. Silver, you have to follow Miller's plan to the letter. I feel like there was... I don't know. there's loads of stuff happening in the first half of that mission, and then the second half, it felt like hardly anything had spawned. Why were there so many supplies in that section just before the base, but there was hardly any units there? I'm very lost with that mission. They're telling you to rush. They're telling you 10 minutes. There's no timers. The stuff doesn't kick in anyway in the 10 minutes. There's no units at the end. I can only assume scripts aren't kicking in or something. Has anyone had a different experience out of interest? Have those units spawned? Is there something there? Did my game just bug out? That's not the first scenario I've had experience with where some scripts just haven't kicked in, if that's the case. Otherwise, maybe it's just the same for everyone. Kill death ratio is 17.14. 74 minutes. That was a long mission. Again, I love the concept for the mission. And I like that I get enough units to do everything. I didn't even call in any jets. I could have done that. I just don't know how much AA there was. But towards the end there, there's just nothing. So I don't know. Maybe that's on the basis that they expect you to charge through with loads of vehicles. I really am not sure. I'm really not sure. It's a strange mission. As I say, it feels like either it's not finished, it's somewhat broken, or they've made last-minute changes to it, like removing timers, and haven't had chance to adjust all of the text and speech and stuff. I really don't know. I'm at a bit of a loss for that one. But oh well, we get to play the Russian missions next. See how they are. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon.